A Flint-based organization is on a mission to provide college students and veterans the skills they need to be competitive in the job market. This morning we welcome Ron Newton to the show, founder of Newton Services, to talk more about the work you are doing. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Good to see you. We were just chatting before we came back on. Give us a little history here of Newton Services. How long have you been around? What's your story?
Perfect. Honored to be here, obviously. We're really excited because we've been around since 2008. And when we started our for-profit staffing company, we realized there was a community of brokenness. Maybe a disability, maybe lack of skills, maybe they come from a family that's broken, and there was never that skill base. I was fortunate enough to go to a high school that coaches around me and have that support system to give me a foundation.
Sure.
And so in 2016, we converted that company to a nonprofit. We started working with the community through Michigan Rehab Services, and then fast forwarding, we started to come up with job skill classes, soft skill classes, started to work with some of the local employers to see if we could get on the job training and evaluations. And so that fast forwarded us to the SSA ticket. That's a program that was created in 1999, and it's for anybody that's on some type of assistance but says, I want to go back to the workforce. I'm confident enough, I've got something to offer, I want more out of life. And so we got approved for that just over a year ago right now.
Well, talk about how that plays into your greater mission. How is it making a difference?
It does make a difference because a lot of people that have been out of the job force, let's say they come back from a war or they've been injured on the job and they've got to pivot in life. They have to come up with a new focus, a new skill. And so what we've been able to do is use that ticket to work to identify people that have the ticket. They're on some type of assistance. This program doesn't take away their support, doesn't take away their health insurance. And it gives them a period of time to get reacclimated to providing the basis to be able to get a new job, a new skill, and be trained on that.
Well, and talk about the success that you're seeing from this.
We're actually seeing quite a bit of success. We're having about an 80% placement rate, which is fantastic. And it does help that we have a staffing company. We have a full team that helps in that category. But what we're seeing is the success comes from the individual. You know, they finally said, hey, I really want to go back to the employment base.
You got to have that drive.
You have to. And what we teach some of that stuff. We think there's 5 power skills that, we go into writing their resumes and giving them the confidence. Maybe they've been knocked down a bit. Maybe they've never been told they can win. Or maybe there's a disability that's a barrier to employment. We figure out with employers, we call it job carving. So we work out with the employers how to job carve, how to make that employee's barrier a ability.
And then, bottom line, why is this needed, period?
There's such a large dependency on some type of Medicaid, Medicare. The government created it in 1999. It's completely been funded since then through several different administrations because of the fact that it lowers the basis of taxes for everybody. But it's also, there's a need in the marketplace. There's not enough skilled people. So if we teach them a skill and we teach them how to fish and hunt, so to speak, then they're employable and they have a livable wage and they can provide something to their family.
And bottom line, why are you so passionate about this?
I'm passionate because I grew up in a single parent family and I had that resource. And so when we started the staffing company, I realized how much of a need was out there. And I said, what can I do different? How can I get involved and make a difference?
Well, say someone's watching today that they're looking for that next step. How can they get in touch with you? There's a QR code on your screen, by the way, if you have your phone out to scan. But where can they find out more information?
Just go to newtonservicesfoundation.org and you're going to find out some incredible resources. We've got a team. They can go to the team click and they can see job developers that we have on staff. They're fully trained. They're fully vetted through the government. They're fantastic people to work with. And we've got a fantastic back support office that'll take great care of them.
Yeah, Ron will get you heading in the right direction, right? Thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.